Hello everyone, it's me again. For someone who is new to this channel, hi, I'm Pitak, and now you are in with a book lovers channel. And today we have another interesting book which makes me feel sad and bitter. After finishing the book, traditionally in my channel, after I finish the book, I will find other people to read the same book, and then we will have some discussion. No perspective, no perception. New perspective, new perception. Now we're in the library of University of Payao. There are a lot of people here. I'm gonna randomly greet some stranger and ask the consent people with him, okay? Let's go. Hello,
Hi,
what's your name?
I'm Marut. I'm a third year education student.
Nice to meet you, Marut. I have a short story I'd like to share with you. I give you time to read, and then we will share some ideas together. Do you have time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's great. Let's find the suitable place, okay?
Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
can you introduce yourself?
Okay, of course. My name is Piyaphat. I'm first year of education school.
After I told you, we're going to read short story, and then we're going to share some ideas. So let's go another place. Be prepared for our guest. Hello,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Warunya and I'm a freshman. I'm from Multiple Art School.
All right, as I told you what we do today, so let's go to the place.
Let's go.
And this is last guest. Hello,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Kedsinee. I'm from the liberal art. I'm a senior here and I like to read. So I think I'm gonna have a good time today.
Okay, I wish we're gonna have a good time together. Now let's move to our place, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Now we found 4 guests today. I think this is enough. We have a permission from the librarian, and I don't think that we're gonna be loud or interrupt other users because today's content is quite sad and little heartbreaking. We give the book to our guests and let them use their time as much as they want. And here's a summary of a story.
There was an old man and a little child. The old man was Dastaguir, who lost his home, his wife, and his family. He was with his grandson, Yasin, who fortunately survived the village massacre, but was not lucky enough to survive safely. Yasin became deaf. After the huge tragedy, Dastaguir decided to go to see his son, Murad, who worked in the mine. He went there with his 5-year-old grandson and an apple blossom scarf bundled with apples inside. His wife made it so he could take it to their son. They crossed the vast, barren, undulating yellow hill of North Afghanistan, burnt dry by the stark, pitiless light of the sun. Dastaguir thought and talked to himself all the time about how to tell his son about what happened to their village. How can he tell that his mother passed away, his wife was raped and suicided, others in the family dead, and his only son became deaf? Dastaguir had a hard time with Yasin, who cannot hear. They have been waiting for a car to the mine for a long time. Luckily, the shopkeeper named Misa Gardi, who kind enough to help him with the water and jujube fruits for his Yasin. Moreover, Misa Gardi was very kind, that he would talk to the guard to help Dastagir to get to the mine and take care of Yasin while Dastagir was gone. Along the way to the mine, Dastagir talked with Sharmat. From their conversation, Dastagir has known about the past of Misa. When they arrived, Sharmat helped Dastagir to meet the foreman. The foreman had told the truth to Dastagir. Murad already knows about his village, but he can do nothing. The foreman said he didn't give Murad any permission to go back home. Murad was so depressed that he even tried to jump in the fire. Dastagir thought his son was destroyed and burned out. He decided not to meet his son and went back to Yasin with his hopeless heart. Before he got out of the gate of the mine, the foreman's servant had told him the other truth. The foreman told Murad that it was the Mujahideen and the rebels who killed his family. And Murad didn't know that his father was still alive. Dastagir gave his box of Naswar to the servant to send to his son. Dastagir turned back and walked out of the hill on his own.
It's very depressing. I wonder what he will do next, but I can't imagine.
I have never read a story told in the second person point of view before. Story is very heavy.
Very tense.
Let's start the discussion. After finished reading the story, how do you feel?
Okay, I feel like this world is cruel. War causes humans to fight and kill in order to survive without paying attention to the fact that they are innocent people who doesn't know anything and are also cursed in the crossfire of war. If there was no war in this world, it would be good. The world would be much more peaceful. I felt sad about the war that happened in the story. It's called the loss of the village and Murad family. I feel sorry for Yasin who had to be defined by the bombs from the wall. And I feel sorry for the Dastagir who had to see people in the village and his own family die in front of his eyes.
I feel sad that Yasin was dead from the war because he was so young. And I feel sorry to Dastagir, who every time he closed his eyes, he recalls the cruel images of the tragedy in his village.
I feel sorry for what's happened. War is a violent thing that comes with the loss of many innocent people. And people who survive war suffer from the effects of war and the mental impact that the war has on them for the rest of their life is a terrible thing.
Which part of the story you like the most?
I like the part when the coal miner told Murad that the people who bombed Murad village weren't Russian but were Mujahideen. Because the coal mine in operation belongs to the Russian people, I feel very sorry for the Murad family. I like the most is the moment when Dastagir found out the truth that Murad already know, but Murad couldn't go because his supervisor wouldn't let him go. If Murad go, he may die, so they keep him working to be more useful than going to die and rest.
It was a moment that made us feel like we couldn't do anything because the other person has so much power.
That's right. At rest, Dastagir know why his son cannot go home. But I was still secretly annoyed that Dastagir thought why Murad didn't just go back to die where his mother died in the first place. But it was understandable because his mind couldn't take it anymore.
When I found out that the apple was the last thing left from their house, it was very emotional. It is important and can still sustain That's why towering.
And does the Gua carries those apples all the time?
Yes, it's also half left in his wife's cart. It was as if these apples were being crabs taken to Murat, but for their survival, Dasgua sacrificed not to eat apples and gave Justin to eat instead. I'm very touched.
When Yasin says the tanks took away people's voices and left, it showed the innocence of a child who encountered cruel things.
And he's still young, so he doesn't know what happened to himself.
And it was very cruel because he couldn't hear anything, communicate, or speak with anyone. No one answered him, but actually, it was him who couldn't hear anything at all. What about a 5-year-old child who still has to go on living without knowing that he is deaf? I think it must be very difficult.
In your opinion, what do you think that the Gua's characteristic is?
He is a person who expects others to be the way he thinks and is vindictive after the war he experienced.
I think he is a person with a lot of patience, determination, and responsibility. He took good care of Yasin.
I think he is a very patient person. He is vindictive and thinks too much. He was distracted by what had happened, but was brave enough to fight it. In addition, he takes care of his beloved grandson very well.
He is patient, revengeful. He is a fighter.
If you were Murat, what would you do after you heard what happened?
The truth is, all you can do is accept it and continue to fight with life. Take care of your remaining family as best you can and keep supporting them.
I would probably do what Murat does in the story because revenge might be good for himself or his family. If he goes for revenge and he dies in the end, the person who will regret it in most is Dastagua.
I would feel very shocked and would find a way to beg to be taken home. But even if I don't get it, at least I would like to be able to meet Dastagua. It is still good. I would accept the truth, not think of revenge. And if I go back to living outside, I will take care of my family as best as I can.
I think I have to accept the truth and continue living because I'm alone. I can't find anyone.
And last question, what did you learn from this story?
Loss comes with changing something in your life. And impatient life fire will bring disaster.
I learned about war is cruel. It makes people forget their humanity. What happened is a loss and something that must be accepted as the truth. Nothing in life is certain and you must continue with the loss and has occurred and live with awareness. Life for yourself, life to be girl.
I learned that our world with war is cruel. Power angry people are bad because their greed and power manners cause innocent people to suffer. And mindfulness is important in living life and making decisions.
People should learn to accept the truth, and people, when times change accordingly. We should live in the present and not be revengeful. Let's go for what has already happened because you cannot go back and fix it. Whatever you do, you must think carefully before doing that.
Wow, your comments have given us and the viewer a new perspective. War is a loss, and this short story is only a small part of the effect of war. There are many short stories and novels that use this theme as an important part of this story. Finally, no matter how bad things that happen in your life, you must fight against them. Don't give up, be patient and fight with it. And the light will come to you. I would like to thank all for invited guests. It's an honor to meet you. For today, live, laugh, lead team, and I must say goodbye. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Now we're in.
อุ๊ยเดี๋ยวก่อน
In the next video.
บ๊ายบาย
Bye bye.
ใช่เดี๋ยวยังมานะ
Has happened, but was a whole better.
หัวเราะ
And that's the cool one. There is those apples.
บทโอนั้นบทโอ
Ah.
บทนั้นบทโอ ยังไม่จบแคนอ๋อก็ถูกแล้วนี่
พูดถึงแค่นี้
อ๋ออะไรก็รีดอ๋อเราเอามา
มือฝั่งอะไรนะ
ไม่ไหวแล้วกันตอนนั้นผมไม่ไหว